I'm chatting to Gavin Fenter about the Tara LAING runners on Friday, and they get underway in race 2 with State Secret. Now, she made her local debut last time out, and Gav, you would have been really chuffed with that because she made up a lot of ground late, I think about 8.5 lengths.
Yes, Nadine, I did tell you when we did the interview that she's coming back from a break. We haven't pushed her hard. She's going to need the run, and to run 2.25 lengths off them and against all the horses, very, very good run. Yes, we have to beat Splice and Rain Brace. She's had 9 runs, 7 wins. I mean, that's incredible. And the only 2 starts she got beat, one was obviously a gallop, and the other one was in the feature race in Cape Town. So she is a horse to beat, but she's giving us 6 kilos, and if something beats her, it's going to be this filly.
That was a very positive local debut. In race 3, Cliffy Clavin runs, and he'll be relocating from the Highveld.
Yeah, he's coming back from a short break. Very nice horse, a nice ride. His form is rather moderate, so we opt to run him in this race, which is a handicap. He can run into the money. We haven't galloped him or anything. We want to see where we're going with him, but I think he can run into the money.
Timbavati River runs in race 4. Now, that last run was definitely not his. I think we can expect better, but Gavi does have a big top weight to carry.
Yes, we had to choose. There's either carrying 62 in this 1400 or 59 in the mile next week. And Lorette opted to run. She wanted to run this race. We thought it was a weaker field, but it's not a weak field. You know, you got Craig Zaki's horse, solid form. You got Richard's horse, solid form. You got Muzieni's horse coming from Cape Town. So it's a very, very tough race. I think he is a better horse on the grass. He's done well over 40 and mile on the grass. He's definitely a runner, but it's a tough field.
2 runners in race 5. We're going to start with Kilmonivik, who's down slightly in class.
Yeah, you know, she won. She went from 68 to 72. Then I think she ran second or third, and she went to 74. And it must have been about 5 starts. And they just didn't drop her. And we thought, look, we need to try on the grass again. And this race came up. Eventually they dropped her to 72. And I thought, you know, I think she's looking for the grass. 12 might be a bit quick. So this 14 come up, and I thought it was the ideal race. I think she's a definite run in this race. I think she's going to enjoy the long straight, the 1400 on the grass, a much better run. A race, so I think she's going to run a good race here.
Her stable companion, Sky Velocity, steps out alongside. Now, her steady and consistent form does make appeal for quartets.
Yeah, she came back from a break. She needed the run. She's had a few issues that we're working on, and she ran a very good race. And then she injured herself slightly again, so we backed off a little bit. And this race came up, and I thought, you know, I think she's going to do better on the grass. She's got a nice lightweight, and I said, only if I can get Charlie to ride her, because I think Charlie will suit this filly. He sits very still on the horse, he's nice and balanced, and that's the type of jockey you want on this filly. Although Chase has also done very well in her, but Chase battles sometimes to do 52. So I got Charlie. Thanks to Ellen for giving me Charlie, and I wouldn't leave her out any of the exotics. This filly, she's well. She could be just a little bit short, but it's not the strongest of fields. A nice lightweight. I think she's a definite runner.
And in race 6, which is of course the Fairview Mile, one of the non-black type events on the day, we will see Sequoia. Now, this has been his goal, and Gav, his prep has been brilliant.
Well, Nadine, it's no secret that this was our aim a couple of months back. This is the race that we wanted to win. You know, he ran in the Memorial Mile, he got a little bit of a penalty. He ran second that day to Cherry Anu, and we're now 5 kilos better off for a length, so we got Cherry Anu. We could beat him on that turnaround in the weights. And his races on the poly weren't that bad. I think he's a better grass horse. And then you got Underworld, Justin Snaith's horse coming from a bit of a break. But Underworld did beat Fairy Knight. If we go back, way back. But the fact that Richard's riding Underworld and not Global Alley, and I think Global Alley's he's run just behind our horse on a couple of starts, and Richard's chosen to ride Underworld. So Richard obviously knows something that we don't. But he is a Cape Town horse. Cape Town's form is very, very strong. We all know that. As we see last week, a horse won in the maiden place last week to us with no form. So Cape Town's form is very strong. We've got to respect him. He is the favourite. But this is our mission, and he's working well. I think he's got a good chance.
In good form and a very honest horse. As mentioned, the prep has been fantastic. Do not be leaving Sequoia out.